What's up, guys? Like a lot of people, I created or developed a major case of gas. Gear acquisition syndrome. Anyway, yeah, with regards to lighting, okay, so I love lighting. I bought a bunch of stuff. What crazy. Lights, soft boxes, whatever, you name it. And I'm gonna tell you something. Obviously, you know this when you hear it, but if you get something and you think it's gonna improve your scene and improve your whole setup and you don't practice, then you're SOL. It's not gonna work. So you gotta practice. And everybody knows that, right? I mean, I thought I knew it, but you get this weird feeling where, you know, you go ahead and buy it and you're like, woohoo! And then you're sitting there and you're like, what the F am I doing? You know? Well, what am I doing? What do we do? Like, okay, and you get intimidated and you start seeing all these amazing videos and then you kind of just, you know, stop doing it. Well, the only reason why I'm making this video and the only thing I care to communicate to you is that, look, I'm not a professional lighting artist or videographer. I'm just like you. You're probably watching this video because you love the idea of taking your dream or your idea and putting it there so you can, you know, go ahead and create exactly what you want and make a living doing this stuff, right? I'm right there with you. By no means am I some amazing, crazy, oh my God person, but I figured I'd give you a few of my tips for, you know, lighting and what I do and what I've been practicing, and hopefully that helps. We all know practice makes perfect. You very likely can get what you need done or what you're trying to accomplish done with the lighting you have. Even if you don't have the most amazing lights in the world, you have to practice. And I'm gonna show you what I've been practicing and what I've been up to. And hopefully it inspires you and gives you hope. I've only been making content or like live streaming, basically video games, for 3 years. And I'm now just getting into this YouTube stuff. So why don't you come with me? I'll show you. Come on. Oh, holy crap, it's dark in here. Okay. Let me just show you what I'm talking about, okay? Hold on, let me turn on my lights. Voila. Well, hold on, let me fix one thing. Okay, now voila. This isn't exactly how I like it, but whatever. I actually want to show you the lights in my room, okay? It's honestly gonna be easier if I just show you. Just hold on one sec, please. Hold on. Wait, hold on, here we go. Okay, hi guys. Let me just show you my lights I got going on. So don't worry about anything, okay? I got it all under control. Okay, so this right here, I have one Amaran Ace 25C. I don't know why the color's like this, but I don't really care. This is the Amaran Pano 60C. That's a new one. I got another one right there that I use as a hair light that goes down on me right here, but I'm using it for this, as you can see in the scene here. Hope that makes sense. So I have those lights. Oh, what am I talking about? And I have this big boy right here. So I have a 90 centimeter, let me back up, 90 centimeter softbox here. This is a small rig, and then right there's the light. There's the 60 X right there, bicolor COB light. Okay, so that's what I got going on. Yeah. So let me get back to my chair. I'm just gonna cut it. All right, here we go. Put that down. Might as well take this off. Hold on. Oh, I love my AC so much. I have this AC right here. It keeps me so cool, but you know what? It sucks on the audio quality. Okay, so that's my little light setup. Those are things I've acquired over the years. You know, I didn't have some crazy budget, but okay, let me give you my tips. It's been long enough. Okay, my tips for beginning new guy. Whatever lighting you can afford, whatever you have, make it work. For many years, I don't have it on me, but I use the Elgato little Keylight Airs. And don't get me wrong, the last 3 years I've just been video game streaming. I'm now breaking out of the mold, or I don't know about the mold. I mean, some people really make a living off it, and it's great. But I really want to go out there and stream IRL and do all that. So there's all this stuff that goes on in my mind between streams and in life. And I have 2 jobs, 3 kids. I have a lot going on. How do we make this work? Well, don't overthink it. Don't overthink your lighting. This I earned, I guess you can say. I started with no camera. I started with a Twitch account and a PlayStation 4 and no following and on my couch. And then I watched the video and then I was like, okay. And then blah, okay. And I got the little lights and then those lights sucked. I got some newer panel lights. I didn't like them. They're too bright. They didn't go low enough. And then I got rid of the webcam and I got a mirrorless camera and the list goes on. I guess my main takeaway is you can have this whole thing. You don't need all this shit to create. You don't need all of it to create. You don't. I know you want it. You might have the money for it. These Amaran lights aren't really cheap. But you know what? Take what you got and practice and go and practice. And basically, if you invest $50, $100 into whatever you got to start and you don't want to do it anymore, then good. You only lost that, or you can resell it, right? Anyways, it's practice. It's get whatever you have and start and go. I know there's not much more to this damn video, man. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to make clickbait or draw you into some secret. The truth is you just gotta practice and then learn. I figured out a softer light source is a better thing for you. And I figured out if the bigger the soft light source is, the better, because it diffuses the light more. So I got the bigger one. I have the smaller one, but I got the bigger one. You know, all these little things. And I'm just beginning. I'm barely scratching the surface, you see. I'm having so much fun with lighting that I want to make a video on it. I was just like, I hope this gets you inspired to just practice, man. Also, a little tip. I've never taken a course. I've only watched YouTube videos. Highly recommend it. Dig. But you know what? If you want a concise set of base ground rules for content creating with your phone, teaching you the very basics of cameras, lighting, whatever. I actually signed up for this course called the 14-day filmmaker course. I know it's ridiculous, 14 days. It's not 14 days, it's forever. But there's so much content and so simple, and I'm eating it up, man. I'm loving it. I'm barely in the beginning. I'm like, holy crap. And I'm getting so inspired to go because I'm actually learning the foundations of lighting and my camera exposure. I mean, it's awesome. I'm like, wow, now I can take I have a Samsung phone. I also have an Apple phone, but I use Samsung. I can take my Samsung phone, go into pro mode and basically know what I'm doing. I mean, it's not crazy, but I could probably use that phone and make it look almost as good as this because I have things balanced in the ISO. Maybe not as good, but you know what I mean? It's like awesome. Anyways, the key takeaway for this is practice. Don't be discouraged. If you want to quit early, quit fast. If you know it's going to be like F this and you're not willing to push through, good. That's fine. Figure out something you want to do and go into it. But if you want to do this content stuff, you want to make videos, you want to live stream, whatever, you want to reinvent the wheel, then practice. So the light stuff and the whole point of me showing you all this is it didn't happen overnight. I started streaming February 19th, 2022, and here we are. So I hope that helps. Thanks. Subscribe if you want to see more. And yeah, I have no clue where I'm heading in this artist creator world of mine, but here I am. I hope this helped, and you have a freaking good day. Later. That was weird. I don't know why I did that. Why did I do that? It's so straight. Bye.